It's sacred. This dance is sacred because now, no more talk. My whole being is talking now. I'm saying I love you all. Put that up from the ground up. So this is my power right here. Okay, so now I got power here. Here. Huh. Huh. See? And he has the one-legged ones. Yeah. Nice. It's very important that you acknowledge, so then we have reciprocal energy. It's not just going out and never coming back. That's why these ciphers are in a circle. I go, oh, there's a pathway there. Okay? And that's where all that shit came from. The first battle you're gonna have to conquer is the one with yourself. Before you enter here. Because before you enter here, it's gonna be like, oh, maybe you're gonna mess up. Oh, maybe you're gonna shut the fuck up. That's the first battle. Right there. Yeah. Oh, maybe you're gonna shut. Okay, now you piss me off. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like now you piss me off doubting me, and that's me. That's me going against me. You understand? Foundation is freedom. It's not a move. It's your feeling first. It's your conquering. Nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna believe. Okay, if I mess up, so what? Now you're powerful because now your insecurities don't got no more hold on you. You know what I mean? So it's that. This is the real juice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys want to know my contributions to breaking? Yes. Okay, my actual contributions. How I changed breaking? What do you do? You're gonna trip. Okay? It's very fucking simple. Sorry, damn, I'm cussing. Damn, I'm cussing. You know I'm passionate when I start cussing. I'm like, fuck that. Oh, you felt it right now. Like, you know? So check this out. You're gonna trip because it's not much. You guys expect a lot, right? But it's not much. What I added to the game was mad simple, and it fucking turned into so many transitions. But all you guys can do it, and all you guys probably done it, but you guys gotta understand, this was not here in the 80s. This showed up in the 90s, this tiny little transition that we think is gonna be a big move we gotta make up, right? But this was a micro move. A micro move, like this big. It was this. That's me. Micro movement. That's Remind. If you do that move, you're paying homage to me, whether you know it or not. You know? So I want you guys to try that. Let me see who's got that move. Who's got it? Go ahead, demonstrate. Let's go, Will. Go ahead, Will. Check it out. Up. No. Shoulder up. There, that's it. And that's the move that turned into here. Okay? See? Now it started evolving. I was thinking of a carousel. Like, you know, moving around in a circle, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I can make a move called the carousel. Like, how would I turn? Like, how can I get that motion of a full circle in this range? So that's where the brother did it. It came from here, here. And now you see this hole that I made with my hand? I go, oh, there's a pathway there. Okay? And that's where all that shit came from. Literally, I see everyone in the world using that carousel move, but they're not acknowledging who's the creator. You know what I mean? It's very important that you acknowledge, so then we have reciprocal energy. It's not just going out and never coming back. That's why these ciphers are in a circle, because we need the energy to come back. If the energy just leaves, then we just lost. You know what I mean? That wasn't a good investment. And I'm gonna show you how to get into that movement without going into a baby freeze first, so you can get the understanding of that movement. Okay, here, look at, I'm going. You see that? And then I also could go the other way. Okay, so simple, let's just go here, and let's just circle my head up and up. Let me see that a few times, just so you guys can program it into your body. So then that transition turned from here, here, now it turned in here. You see? So this is the evolution of move. This is specifically for mine. And when you guys get that, then it turned into through. So I want to see, is it possible you guys can do that move? This is advanced class. Be careful. Bah! There. But I want a full handstand. So then, that move turned into another one. They all keep turning into other moves, y'all. So you gotta keep yourself open. So then that turned into just being here. It turned into yes. It helps me understand. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. Look at that's creating momentum where there's none. That's the trick. I'm trying to create momentum. There's not momentum there. You know what I mean? I'm not getting a whip. I'm not in. So now I gotta create it. And that's why it's power. It's coming from a 0-point energy. No one expects it. You know what I mean? Look at it. I'm flat back. How am I going to get up here? This is my set. Okay? So look at how my set. Where do I have power of explosion? Yes. Where I got power of explosion right here is in my heel. Yeah, and my hips thrust. So this is my power right here. Oh. You see that?
There it is. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so now I got power here. Here. Huh. And right, we got them both ways. Remember your head, use the top of your head. This right here is a point. You understand? This is a leg of the table. Okay, so look at, I'm not going like this. You'll never see me like this. This is amateur. Okay? I'm never like that. I am always. Okay? Point. That's a leg of the table. You know, you got the chair freeze. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swipe. Switch. Bop, bop. See? There. That's another innovation to breaking. There. That's another style elements hack.
The legs like clap, clap.
All the way up.
Let's go, Riz. Let's go, Riz.
Like a head freeze with the side.
Like I said, a lot of times we think about big. We're guys. We want to jump on our hands real quick. We want to jump on our head. You know what I mean? So we think of these big moves. Sometimes you got to touch into those micro movements. Micro. They're super small, but they create new avenues, right? So check this out. Simple. Okay, I thought, how to get out of a chair freeze. Like, we always do the same thing to out. You know, baby, you know what I mean? Switch, you know, swipe out. So I just want a new way out. So I go here, new way out. What is the new way out? Simple, right? Well, who did that? I didn't see it. I seen only I did it. You know what I mean? Now people are using it, but think about it. You got momentum here. Now I got momentum. You see? So trying to get that. Let me see chair freeze. Let me see that little kick out. Let me see it. Who got it? So I don't think your contributions have to be big moves, y'all. It could be ideas, thoughts, and concepts. Thank you. Hey! And remember, those who need to use your hands, it's an illusion. Okay, if I push up with my hands, I'm gonna push, right? Right? Now I take my hands out. Now my head becomes my hands. You know? Push off with your head. Let's go. Yeah, see? Now you got pressure. You got something you're pushing off of the back of your head. Go ahead. We're gonna go. Oh, because me and Donnie made a lot of this shit up together. Me and he would sit on the floor like this, literally together. We'd be like this. We'd just be like, yo, what's Don? What's up? Let's do this, Don. Let's do this. See? And he has the one-legged one. Yeah.
Chill out.
Nice. Okay, now check out this band technique that comes from
building off the chair that he was doing with the leg, right? A lot of you guys were missing that. You were trying to come up, but you weren't snapping up.
Yeah, it's got a kick forward. It's like a rubber band.
It's like a drawbridge. That's
yeah, see?
Swing you up.
And
you don't have to use power,
yeah.
You know?
Momentum.
So if you add your arms in with that,
yeah,
then you have your hands and your leg.
Yeah.
So you can, that's when you can start to get like really technical, right? So we have alpha kicks on the back.
Yeah.
Right?
See?
And then I started twisting him.
Do that one where you twist. Yeah. There. So like I said, me and this brother grew up together. He was like my little brother. And we used to spend a lot of time on the floor hacking. Basic breaking. And we just sit there just like that and be like, oh, what about this? Oh, what about this? Like literally, me and this guy would invent all these moves. Like it'd be like, yo, wouldn't that be dope if you did a 90 with a ball?
Oh, cannonball 90?
That's how the ideas got exchanged. And then here he comes like, and it's like, fuck, damn. And a lot of the moves, I just couldn't do.
That's the thing, like, there's moves that we thought about together and tried them both at the same time, but I just got some first that he couldn't do, and he got a lot that I couldn't do.
Yeah,
that's the
but
beauty
we all
of
created together.
Training as a crew, as a unit, and building. Then you start to learn he has a different body type than me, so that move is meant for him.
Yeah.
Right? And what's meant for me is meant for me. Right? But there's stuff when we collab together that we both have, and that's what makes us even more powerful as a unit, as a crew.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's like coaching. You know what I mean? Like we were each other's coach. So it's like even at the end of the battle, it'd be like this. We see the guy, yo, Don, do that move right there. It's just like, do you see what he just did? Yo, serve his ass.
Chest.
Like that. And then the same thing. Oh, Riston, you got this one. He did that shit that's similar to your shit. Go serve him, all right? You know what I mean? So and then I come back to the corner. I'm breathing hard. It's hard to remember all your shit. You know what I mean? So you're like this, and then here comes Poe. Yo, Remind, do that wrist one. Look at his hand. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It's important. Just like boxing, man. You gotta have a coach. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our mentors were in our back. You know what I mean? Telling us moves. You know what I mean? And our crewmates. And that's why it's very important to have a crew, because you know they're all coaching you, and you're gathering energy where you're dormant. Someone may be active, and where they're dormant, you may be active. So when we stand in the vicinity of each other,
Activated.
we're both active. Now what was dormant in me is active in me because it was active in him, and now I'm borrowing from his energy field. And the same thing. That's why you see me and Donnie got a bunch of the similar stuff, because he was gifted on his hands, and then I was gifted on the floor with all this stuff, you know, like all that stuff. And then, but Donnie was able to do that shit on his hands. But it was a similar style. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you trade energy with the crew. And that's why they try to segregate us now. Everything a one-on-one battle, 2-on-2s. Nah, man, it's about a crew. Bring back the crews. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, because they don't understand that chemistry that we create with each other. And the brotherhood, the sisterhood. And they want to take that away from them. They just want to get our best b-boy, everyone that they invested into, and then take it one-on-one. And it's like it's never been one-on-one, because that one person's got about 15 people behind that invested into that guy.
So the inspiration changes, and it's like clockwork, right? We went from the 90s, early 2000s.
Well, I'm from the 80s.
Yeah. We went from that to what's been going on for the past 15 years, which is pretty much one-on-one based, and which is dope. But it causes people, it's kind of destroying crews in a way, because solo people, the best person from that crew is being stripped from their crew. They're not spending time from them anymore. They're too busy doing the circuit, and these guys are like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, what happened? You know what I mean? So, but I feel the clockwork is coming back around right now, right?
We're seeing
saying anything is spend time with your crew, be a little less selfish. You can still do the one-on-ones, but don't leave your crew behind.
Yeah,
right?
And even if you do a one-on-one, you better have your crew right behind you. Do you know what I'm saying? So you could get all that coaching.
Because guess what?
And that's them battling, but you're just the vessel. But it's all of their collective minds.
Guess what? If you do leave your crew behind, that clockwork's coming back, like I told you, right? So once that solo competition isn't the business anymore, you're left solo. And your crew's like,
yeah,
where was you like for 10 years? You know, and then try to come back, but it's too late.
Yeah.
Right?
And a lot of crews are damaged because of these corporate events. They really single out the best b-boy and leave out everyone who put into him. It was the whole community that put into all these people. The whole community. So, we want to be involved. You know what I'm saying? Even like I said, if it's behind, you know, we got to recognize that, and we all need coaching. Like when I seen Ruin do the freestyle session, I watched the footage. I was like, damn, if I was there, I was like, man, if I was there, I could have coached him because I know his arsenal, and I could have been like, nah, Ruin, hold back on that one. You only need to throw, because he was throwing so many bombs. You know what I mean? It was just like boom, 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 boom. He was throwing like 5 bombs per round. And of course you're gonna be tired by the 3rd round. You're throwing bombs. But if I would have been there, I would have been like, Ruin, only throw 2-3 bombs on the round. And then that'd carry you out, so in the last round you have those arsenal. But you know you wanna go all out every time. This guy's and that's the thing. I have a problem respecting people who don't put their life on the line when they go out in that circle. So if it's real nice and safe, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But did you put your life on the line? Was your head this far from the ground and you barely caught that shit? You know what I'm saying? So I give an edge to those people who are. You know what I mean? Because I know what it takes to get to that level and to have that kind of faith. And you know, believe me, man, we fall. We hurt ourselves. For that person to get hype enough to pull off his shit in front of you,
but
that
you gotta
takes
remember,
balls.
like, accidents and falling turn into some of your best signature moves you didn't even think about just from an accident.
Like Bob Ross, happy mistakes.
You gotta accept the fails, and then you're gonna learn from it, right?
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents. But look, if I could tell you anything about building on what he said about how we'd be on our back for like an hour just creating, nothing else, no footwork, no power moves, no nothing, just we're on our back for an hour. That's what we did with every single style, so it helped us with our levels, all the levels from the ground up. It helped us with our styles, right? So if you're on your back for an hour, just that 3 times a week, you're gonna have 1,000 moves off your back, right? So now our arsenal on our back.
I mean, literally, we worked so much on our back that we used to just go like this.
Anything, all styles.
You know, that's where all that stuff came from. It's us just playing on our backs like that. You know, finding different avenues, different pathways, different.
Guess
movements.
what? If you're in power and you do fall, where you're going? To the floor.
Yeah.
So you transition into a back move that just naturally happens from all those hours on your back, right? Yeah. So now you didn't mess up. Only you know. Yeah. The crowd just saw the crazy transition move to the ground, right? But that is with all levels. So when you train, a lot of us like to train at open practices with a bunch of people, which is dope. We need to do that. We need to spread the energy. But what happens is you start showing off. You know what I mean? You're doing things you already know how to do because you don't want to look like a beginner trying something new, trying to learn a new move in front of everybody. So it's important to train solo or with one person or your crew, because then you're not judged and you just create, right? When I'm alone, I don't try moves I already know how to do. I'm trying new shit all the time. And that's why I train like honestly 90% by myself. And people think I'm weird because of that, but I've been like that my whole career, right? Or with him, or with one person, or you know, my crew, and that's it. But you gotta find a balance of both, right? Do the open practices, but also solo. Grab a camera, set it up, let it flow the whole time. Study yourself. Don't watch everybody else on YouTube. You can, but don't like let it filter in your brain so much that you start looking like them.
You lose your individuality.
Yeah, it'll get, even if you don't want to look like them, subconsciously you watch them so much that you're gonna start moving like them when you train without even trying, because it's already flowed in your brain. So you gotta separate a little bit, right? Study yourself, film yourself. 80% of it may not be good, but that 20% is gonna be, you're gonna get some gems out of there and put it in your hard drive here and in your computer.
Program yourself. When we enter this cypher, you're naked. You're butt naked. That's why we get so insecure, because we're not showing you our body, we're showing you our soul. You know what I mean? So it's something more potent and more, you know, you're vulnerable. I'm vulnerable in there. You know what I mean? So it's important to protect yourself because of what we literally get open. When you're in there, you're open. Your heart starts beating bigger. Your breath starts, you breathe deeper. And that's what I want to inspire here. I'm going to let you know, you ain't doing it right unless you're dancing to complete exhaustion. You understand? There's times where I dance so much in the circle, I came out of the circle, I was like, I didn't know all that breathing and all that shit was gonna put me in an enlightened state. I danced till super exhaustion. I'm getting on a natural high and I'm inducing naturalness, and I don't need no DMT or no ayahuasca. I am that. I become it. I become the higher consciousness. And that's because you got to, the breath has a lot to do with it. We don't even pay attention to how much breath we're using while we're out there. So I'm saying I recommend everybody here dance until you drop. And you're like, that's where I had my visions. That's where I seen world unity. That's where I seen us all in the circle. And I zoomed all the way out. And when I zoomed all the way out, I seen this circle of all people from every nation and every walk of life and every race. And I saw that we used to be at war, but now we're at unity. You understand? That's what I'm saying. You could take off here. So what we're really doing here, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how important you are? Do you sense how important you are? That's what I'm trying to activate in y'all, because it's been activated in me through high practice. You know what I mean? To giving myself to the Cypher. So it's a lot deeper than competition, winning money. You know what I mean? It's actually for you, and actually for the universe. The universe. You are the universe, each one of you. And that's where I'm at. And that's why I'm not trying to battle people no more. I don't care to battle people anymore. I care to battle that mental state and big it up to a higher one and say, hey, nah, let's do this together. Us together cannot be defeated. Period. You got traits from Asia. You got traits from Africa. You got traits from the Philippines. You got traits from Israel. You know what I'm saying? You got all these traits of dynamic, ancient people. It's sacred. This dance is sacred because now, no more talk. My whole being is talking now. I'm saying I love you all. Put that up from the ground up. Back into it. Boom, boom. I got strong. Ooh, charge up. Boom, boom, align. Now I'm geometry. Okay? So this is a higher form of communication. And I want you guys to get on that level. You know what I'm saying? So you guys understand. What is fresh? Is it you? Or is it the Jeffries? The Jeffries is fresh. So when you drop yourself in this geometry, you become fresh. You understand? So hip hop provides that. And it's funny that our most common move out of all of this, circle, womb, baby freeze in the center. That's not even a baby freeze, that's a fetus freeze. That was the fucking first position you guys were in your mama's belly. You know?
Definitely. Yes.
Umbilical cord in the womb. The circle. The lines. The divine feminine and the divine masculine. Masculine is lines. Feminine is curves. Okay? So I really want you guys to be activated. No more of this sleepwalking movement. I want everyone to be totally conscious of what they're doing, of how they're invoking all of these things. That's the connection I want to make with everybody, is your higher purpose. And when you're on your purpose, you're blessed and protected. And that's why I'm still 47, still rocking this way. Through opposition. All this spinning. Okay, when they take up your blood, when I want to test your blood, I got to take it out of you, put it in a vial, and I put it in this vial, and then I put it in an oscillator. They want to test it, so that thing spins that DNA super fast so it can read it. We're doing that. We're out here spinning, boom, 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 boom. You know, the windmills, head spins. How do we know just to spin? To create energy. And guess what that creates? An electric magnetic field. And it's so powerful that you won't even know it. The circle started out this big, and then when we're ripping it, all of a sudden it's like, and then all of a sudden there's no more room, because the electromagnetism of this dance, the science that is happening beyond the power of attraction in motion. So we're a generator, an energetic generator, self-powered, no battery. We're the power source. So I'm saying, see, a lot of people, they can dance their ass off, but they can't articulate their knowledge and this wisdom. So we have these knowledge ciphers. It's important not to just have b-boy ciphers. It's important to have knowledge building ciphers, insights, downloads. Oh, guys, I just seen something. Let me share this with you. This is important. You know what I mean? For our advancement.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video right there. That's some serious knowledge drop by one of the GOATs, my brother, my crewmate, Bboy Remind 𝗕𝗯𝐿𝐿𝐴 crew. Listen, if you gained any value from this video, do me a favor and share this video with someone else you feel could also gain some value from it. Help us keep real, raw, authentic breaking content circulating. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. I'm going to continue to bring you guys the heat. If you want to support the channel further, check out our 6-step break gear merch. And as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys for the support. Catch you on the next video. Stay tuned, stay dope, stay up.